Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Thomas, and I would like to welcome everyone on our weekly trading session. So, like I said, my name is Thomas, and I work for OLYMP TRADE. I'm an analyst and a trader. I've been trading for many years now, so close to 10 years approximately. And I have some experience which I would love to share with you today. Today's strategy is going to be a strategy called Horizon. It is definitely one of those strategies that has some of the highest rates of success. So one of the one of the most accurate trading strategies. Of course, it depends on the market conditions, the weather conditions, and how you control yourself, how you control risks, and also on your overall experience. Because, well, basically, there are no two equal traders. Everyone is a little bit unique and has his or her own vision on a situation. So, yes, I would like to welcome you all once again. And guys, if you have any questions, I will be very happy to answer them. So feel free to ask any questions. Should you have any questions, any remarks, anything, I'm all yours. I'm fully yours for the next 40 minutes. So let us jump straight into trading. And first of all, I would like to go ahead into our indicators tab. So we need to go here, technical analysis, click here, open instruments, and just start typing Horizon, horizontal line. No, we're looking for Horizon. So Horizon strategy, and we go ahead and we press enable this strategy. Now, I would like to make a few adjustments to this strategy. So I would like to make these lines, to the maximum thickness, so that the very moment of crossing is visible, can easily be spotted, can easily be seen, and basically that is the signal here right now. So we have the currency pair, which is the Australia dollar against the Canadian dollar, and in this chart right now we can see that the yellow line from the Horizon strategy crosses the blue line, and this crossing happens from top downwards, so it happens in the downwards direction, and basically the blue line here of the MACD indicator is also, so the area is also under the zero line, and it's also pointing downwards. So that's the second layer of confirmation. And layer of confirmation number 3 comes from the Heikin-Ashi indicator or Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, which are of red color. So we have two lines cross, and then we need to double check what are the two remaining signals, or what are the two remaining levels of confirmation in these strategies. So the MACD indicator here, and the red line, or the red color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. Okay, an interesting comment here in our chat. My house is many times 21,000, but the loss is greater than the profit. I think you either misspelled it, or there is some wrong translation, because I think you meant something else, something different. All right, guys, let us go ahead, and yes, gold. That's another signal. So signal number 2 from during today's webinar. So once again, the yellow line crosses blue line downwards. So in the downwards direction, like it's dropping. Next, the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks is red, and the MACD area is under the middle line, so it is in the bears mode. So let's call that bears mode. Right, next we click. Okay, so Bitcoin. All right, now it's a little bit too late here, I would say, because the signal came on the maybe 2 candlesticks ago. So in this strategy belongs to the group of strategies where it is very important to catch the exact moment when the signal comes. So you don't want to be trading kind of like back in time. You want to be trading in the very moment when a signal comes or when the crossing is happening. Yes. Okay. Let me. Right. So let me go ahead and find another trading signal. Right. Okay. So here is a very interesting situation here, guys. So we have a new crossing here. So the yellow line crosses the blue line in the upwards direction. But the problem here is that the Heikin-Ashi color currently is red. So we have layer of confirmation number 1. So crossing is there. It is in the upwards direction. Next, we can have a look. We can look at the MACD area, and it's also pointing upwards. But the problem comes with the problem lies with the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, and the last two of them are of red color. So in this case, I usually skip this signal. Maybe this signal will come true and be profitable, but this is a doubtful situation. So when we have two red Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, so I would rather wait for a more clear signal. I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find many more signals. Yeah, like this one. So commodity composite index. Even though I'm looking at this signal in retrospective, but generally speaking, this is one of the kind of like most obvious, best signals possible that can come from this strategy. So again, we have a downward signal. The yellow line crosses the blue line in the downwards direction. So everything is just how it's supposed to be. All right, guys, let's open a trade on Europe Composite Index. I'm ignoring this current candlestick, the color of the candlestick, because the previous ones, 1, 2, 3, 6 Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, all of them are of green color, even though they are transparent here, but basically it's green color, right? So we have hollow candlesticks, which are of green color anyways. And the chart points upwards. So this crossing points upwards. The MACD area is positioned above the zero line. And the color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks is also green. So that is the signal for an up trade. And let's continue. Let's continue scrolling. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a tricky situation, right? The signal, so we have the crossing, but we have a new crossing here on Munch index. But look at this, the color of the current candlestick is green and it points upwards. So in this case, we don't open any trades and we go on we move on to the next asset. And okay, so Kahwa index, guys. Okay, this is an example of a signal which is a past signal, but it happened so recently, and the price has not really changed that much from the moment when the signal appeared. So in this case, we can go ahead and use this. We can take advantage of this signal, right? So once again, the crossing happens in the downwards direction. The Heikin Ashi color is red, and the MACD area is under the middle line. So basically, all three components of this strategy are aligned in one direction and are point in the same direction. So based off of this assumption, we can open a trade. We can open a new trade in the downwards direction. All right, and probably a new signal is coming here on the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. So two Asian currencies, and the crossing is there. So we can go ahead and open a trade in the downwards direction. So red Heikin Ashi candlesticks, crossing happening in the downwards direction, and the MACD area is pointing downwards. So it's located under the middle line. So right, we have this zero line, which is the only line in this indicator in the MACD in this version. So on some platforms and on some, I think sometimes we have like 80 or 20 value or something, but on our platform we don't have it. So the main part is you wanna just basically look at where what's the position of this indicator, so of the MACD indicator, whether it points upwards or it points downwards, and based on that you can open a trade, you can decide, and you can feel you can see the mood of the chart, whether it's bearish or bullish. So basically that's the only signal we get. So it either tells us that the current situation is bullish or bearish. Right, so we have, wow, Dow Jones is dropping. Wow, okay, not too bad, not too critical, but 100-point drop. So, Ethereum, football index. Wow, so many assets with 80% rate of return. So I don't really have. I mean, like it's taken me so long just to scroll down to the very bottom of the list of assets. Okay, natural gas was a brilliant signal. So it's never too much to learn from the past signals. So yes, yellow pointing downwards. Wow, this is the end of the list, almost. Assets with 80% or higher rate of return. And okay, so Bitcoin. All right. Well, yes, it looks like this turned out a profitable trade. All right. So Arabian General Index, something interesting I can see here. On the one hand, we have the crossing in the downwards direction, and we have the MACD position under the chart, but at the same time, it's green. So okay, caution. I'm looking at this trade with caution. And well, at the same Astro Index, I think, oh, why is it 15 minutes? Okay, it should be 3 minutes. Okay, be careful when you switch between, okay, and Braz Index also. Unfortunately, it's a past signal, so the signal is well, the price is well above the signal point, which was somewhere around here. And now it's a little bit too late to enter this trade because we might have a pullback. So you always want to enter a trade as close to the crossing as possible. like ideally not much higher or lower from the very crossing, but of course, like you cannot like 100% make, you cannot guarantee this 100%. So sometimes you just go ahead and open trades, not really looking, not really caring that much where the current price is, but at the same time, like, all right, so Mahajantar, fortunately the moment is gone. The moment appeared, so the signal came, I think 1 2 3, so 3 candlesticks back. Munch. All right, so no signal. Wow. All right, so let's have a more detailed. Okay, so I have a few questions in the chat. Here, guys. A few questions from the chat. So, okay. Dear sir, deposit problem, phone pay, easy method, but hotline on, please. I'm expert on OLYMP TRADE. Please help me deposit method. Dear traders, you should use those payment methods that are available in your personal cabinet, your, well, where you make a deposit. So you need to press the button, and whatever payment methods you see, you can use them. Unfortunately, we do not have, so since recently we don't have as plenty as we used to have, but still we have a decent number of trades, of replenishment methods or payment methods available. So you can still find something that probably you have. There are many different e-wallets, different things, different everything. So okay, so when you go through natural gas, it automatically changes the duration for. Oh wow, again, I think the problem was gone, and now it's again. All right, guys. Anyways, USD CAD. So the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. It downwards signal. So the yellow line crosses the blue line, and the crossing happens in the downwards direction. So that is a down signal. So as we can see, the current Heikin Ashi candlestick is red. The MACD area is under the zero line, and yeah, so the crossing the yellow line, well, all the conditions are there. What time zone are you trading on now? Well, my time zone is GMT plus 2. Any forex updates? Asks Arnav. What do you mean by forex updates? I guess not so many. Yeah, what do you mean by forex updates? So forex, what I like about most of our strategies, I would say, because you cannot really use barcode strategy for when trading forex, but everything else. Oh wow, look at this! This is such a beautiful signal here on the pound against the yen. Now, most of our, I would say, 95% of our so beautiful. So 95% of our trading strategies can also be applied to forex trading. Okay, so let's do Cafina index. So we have a breakdown situation. So okay, so yes, almost under the middle line. The crossing is there. Red Heikin Ashi candlesticks. We are trading right next to this level of support, but I think we are about to break down this level of support, and the price will drop from there. All right. Okay, guys. So once again, timing of these strategies in this strategy is very important. So this strategy is a little different from, for example, I can provide you with an example. So, for example, a trading strategy called maybe Kind Martin, where timing is not so critical. Now, in this in this particular trading strategy, timing is very, very important. And you want to be exact with timing. Like, you don't want to be opening trades. So yeah, like maybe right now, right? So the only time to open a trade was here. So right now there is no signal. So if the signal is gone, don't chase it. Just accept this fact and wait for a new signal. So a new signal will appear soon. All right. So Caffeina index. So the index found a lot of support here. All right. And what's going on with the Euro USD? So I think everything should be fine with this trade. So far, everything seems okay. We're halfway through in this trade, and we're still pointing upwards, despite the recent two Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, which are of red color. Oh, two Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. All right. Okay, it's dropping a little bit too fast, so I want to wait for a little pullback, I think. A little bit risky opening trade right now. Okay, so I'll wait a little bit. And yeah, okay, I'd rather open a trade on basic dollar index because this is a fresh signal. All three layers of confirmation are there. So we have here is the crossing is there, the color is there, red color is there, and the MACD area is under the middle line. So all three things are aligned. Okay. Another question, I will answer another question. Oh, nice. So luckily I didn't even try to cancel this trade. Now, can one use Japanese candles with this strategy? The answer is yes, it's possible. And I would like to repeat this common phrase that I like to repeat throughout my every webinar and throughout my consultations as well. That everything is wow. So outcut. I've just opened the trade upwards. The signal is there. Wow, now it's jumping up and down. All right, guys. So what about Japanese candles, like regular candlesticks? So yes, everything is possible. And what I suggest to every trader is to try and find your own combinations, your own patterns that work for you, because some signals, some strategies, they might work for me, and then at the same time they might not work for you. You have a different. I mean, like, we all look at the same charts, and then one person keeps winning, keeps making money, and then some other person keeps losing money no matter what, even with best tools. I mean, like, you can give, for example, a screwdriver to two different people, and one person, is gonna do a fantastic job, and the other person not so much, or like a brush, paint. So the same rule applies to trading, and in trading, a lot depends from a person who uses so basically a strategy is a technology, and two different people can have dramatically different results even with the same trading strategy. Okay, don't like the basic dollar index that it's reversing on the last. Well, it was not on the last, but probably most of the time it was in this negative area. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I was kind of like winning. I was potentially winning half the time, and now not so much. All right. So I mark potential assets where I might have something in the near future. So the next question, I blew $1,000 today. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've been trading for 1 year now. Well, if you've been trading for 1 year now, so I think that the only reason for something like this, I don't know what the size of your what's the size of your deposit. So I assume it's so a loss of $1,000 is quite big for you, is quite significant. So it means that you violated this rule of not setting a mental stop loss. So we can apply a stop loss or a mental stop loss to your one single position on Forex, but at the same time, you can apply this principle. You can set mental stop losses to your overall deposit. So if you have, say, $10,000 in your deposit, you cannot lose more than, say, 1,000 per day. Or maybe what is your other mental stop loss? It's like 3,000 per week or 10,000 per month. No, that's too much. Like you don't want to, under no circumstances you would want to lose your the whole amount in your deposit in 1 month. So it means that you need to reduce. Okay, let's try Bitcoin downwards. Okay, I kind of don't like this trade because we are quite close to, well, no, we are still relatively far away from the 17,000 level. Okay. Oh wow, what's happening with Munch index? Come on. It was in the positive area for me. I was winning here for 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Right, 12 seconds to go. Wow, I'm nervous a little bit. I'm getting nervous because I was winning and now, oh, whew, that was scary a little bit. Okay, so even though I keep saying this, that it should be like a robot trading, but at the same time it is very, very difficult to not be affected by your emotions, guys. It's absolutely true. Applies. Wow, look at this beauty. Like 15 Fibonacci candlesticks, all of them are green. Beautiful. Wow, Cafina index. Wow, also potentially a very good setup if you happened to be there, and commodity index. So yes, 1, 2, 3, somewhere here. That would have been a profitable trade. So we are in the middle of the current hour, and I expect a little bit of volatility to happen because it always happens in the middle of each hour. All right, so Astra Index, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. Closes should close with a profit, and I want to cancel this trade, Canadian JPY. So luckily, I've managed to save $8 from this trade, and okay, 103. Okay, so I have. Why is it? Why again did my duration change, guys? I'm so sorry. So it should be 3 minutes. Why is it 5 minutes? What's going on? What is going on? Why does it keep changing? Okay, so I'm doing two things at the same time, right? I'm trading and I'm also talking about my trades. So it's a difficult task for me, but I'm trying. Okay, so what else are we going to trade today? Don't see I don't see too many. You don't see too many signals right now, but it's not. But we still have some time. Where is my chart? Euro cut. All right. Let me refresh. All right. So Bitcoin. Okay, guys. I think what I wanna do now is I wanna open. So the same procedure that I do towards the end, the final part of each webinar, is I like to open 3, 4, maybe sometimes 5 trades, and these are the kind of like deciding trades in every trading strategy. So I can say that so far trading's been going pretty well. I would say almost excellent. Um, This is a strange picture on Kahwa index. Hardest thing is to 99% tell across and have noticed some of them evolve and wrap back, not having crossed over. This is both for candle signals lines. Is there any indicator to pin went through? Unfortunately, in my opinion, it doesn't really exist. And I mean, when you look at the chart, when you look at any chart, kind of like backwards, everything is clear, right? It's just easy. We look, we can roll the chart back and we can see, yes, I would enter here, I would have entered here, should have opened a down trade here. We only see those patterns that turned out profitable. But when you start trading, now everything is different. Everything is different, and a lot of these situations, yes, you will be getting reversals, you will be entering into pullbacks, into, like I said, reversals, and many other not so pleasant things, but that is a part of trading. Unfortunately, you cannot, or maybe luckily, you cannot eliminate, because otherwise things would be too easy and we would all get lazy and stuff like that. So, so in this case, there is no probably there is no vaccine against that, right? It's there is no protection, complete protection from that. So the only way to protect yourself from these unexpected turns and something like unexpected is to really have either have a plan B, or to have a mental stop loss to your deposit, or to your maybe daily loss or weekly loss, monthly loss. So only these things they can substitute these a little bit. So they make your trading a little safer. Right. Guys, I guess this is it. I do not see any new setups here. I would like to, okay, maybe out, so the Australian dollar against the US dollar. In a few moments, a signal might appear. Anyways, so let me go ahead and calculate. So I didn't lie in the beginning of this webinar that this strategy has some of the highest win rates among our strategies. And I wanted to say that one of downsides of this trading strategy is that there are not so many trading signals, but as I can see that today I had plenty of signals. So within less than 40 minutes, I managed to open 1, 2, 3. So let's count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 profitable trades, and two trades are coming in. And wow, look at this. That would have been another profitable trade. Okay. I left so much money on the table. So cut GPY 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 losing trades. So not a bad result. So and how many? 2 more trades will be closing in 1 minute, in under 1 minute. So yes, my that trade could have been a profitable one. Okay, so GBP GPY. Let's not close this trade. I'm pretty sure it should be okay. Now, not sure about this Asia Composite Index. Yes, it's just probably not going to be a profitable trade because we have reversed. And this is what you asked me, John, with your question. So yes, such kind of reversals. Well, yes, actually there was this level of support, and the price like really rebounded from off of this level of support. But unfortunately, I could not really, well, I probably could predict this based on this level of support that was there, but I didn't take this into account because I was trading mostly based on this on the signal of the strategy. Guys, wow, nice. So what is the outcome of today's webinar? So we have 12 profitable trades, and we have 5 negative trades, and that's 12 out of 17 and 1 neutral trade. So 70% rate of return, 70% win rate, and my profit equals $136, which is good, which is pretty good for 1 hour. Of course, you should not be, there can be different hours with this strategy, and you still need to trade with caution. But I demonstrated to you on live charts that everything is possible with this strategy, and this strategy is very accurate. And I was worrying about number of trading signals per hour, but I can say that looks like we have a decent number of signals coming in every hour. So 18 trades within 40 minutes is pretty good. So don't try to trade too much. Don't over trade. That's the term for that. But 17 to 20 trades per hour in a very relaxed mode, like what I just demonstrated to you, probably the best. That is the best pacing when it comes to 1 minute trades. So 1 minute trade, 1 minute time frame trading, and 3 to 5 minutes duration of trades. Guys, I would like to thank you all for your participation, and I wish you good luck in your trades, and I wish you good luck in your trading career. So any questions, let me know. If not, I will see you next week, and we have another trading seminar or webinar coming in on Thursday, and it'll be my colleague, probably Himanshu, who will conduct the webinar. So come join the webinar the day after tomorrow, same time. And Thomas signing out. Good luck with your trade.